Hey everybody, it's Paul, and it's been a little over a year since we started posting videos on YouTube. As a matter of fact, our first video went up on June 27th of 2014, and it's been pretty exciting. It's been a cool year. It's been steady growth every month, and watching the channel grow and evolve into what it's turned into. And I got with Christian, we talked about it, thought it'd be really cool to sit down and kind of like do a little go away, don't touch anything, yeah, sit back down. Alright, cool. Stick around. We're going to show it to you right now.
A year ago, what started this for you?
A year ago, I was kind of like looking for, I had just gotten my kid a truck. It started out with, I was curious if I could take a blue hood and make it the colors, the rest of his truck, and I could do some kind of professional job on it. So it really wasn't intended to be like, it was more of kind of like a video log. But what I did was I broke out with a cell phone, and I would do things, and I'd walk around and I would record it, you know, this low quality video, and then every now and then my wife would stick her head out the door. Yourself? I mean, no, I'm not doing anything, go inside, watch TV. Well, she finally caught me, and then she started laughing at me and picking on me for recording what I was doing. So that's kind of what started it, and then I kind of pieced it all together, and then when it looked pretty good, I mean, I thought the hood looked good for the fact that all I used was aerosol can primer and aerosol can paint, and then I buffed and polished it. And so for a first time doing that, if I had it to go back and I could do it differently, obviously the video quality would be a lot different.
Did you know then that you wanted to take this to a YouTube channel or actually grow it, or did you just want to get that one video out? Not
really. I just kind of thought it would be cool to put that out there and say, hey, here's what it cost me to do this. You can accomplish it. It's not as hard as it would seem, and it's doable. So I just wanted to see if I could do it. I really didn't know what it was going to come to. And then it was after that, let's see, what did I do? I did a couple little how-tos, and then I started thinking about doing like a video log on the truck itself. And that's when Christian kind of started getting a little bit more in depth. And we kind of came up with the concept about, hey, I'm not a mechanic. And for all you guys that are mechanics, love your comments. But the premise of the channel is I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a body specialist. I'm not an electrician. I'm a computer guy. That's what I do for a living. So it's me learning and then sharing, for the most part, some of my successes with everybody else. So that's what the channel is about.
To date, how many videos have you done, you think?
Total, I've done, I think, 40. Actually, I've done more videos, but I've gotten to the point now where if I don't feel like it's good enough quality, or if it's really going to meet the channel requirement, I won't post it. I'll trash it. But I've done about 40 videos. I think I have 39 of them, 39 videos, in a year. That's pretty good. Originally, I think we planned on doing like one a week, and that was a pretty, I know that YouTube, they talk about, oh, if you want to keep your subscribers or you want to do this, you got to do a video every week at a minimum. And it's just not realistic for a lot of people because, hey, we got day jobs. And we're out there in the evenings and we're out on weekends trying to film and to try and crank out a quality video. I kind of have personal pride. I want it to be, I want it to be entertaining and a little bit educational. I want people to see what it's really like when you really don't know what the hell you're doing trying to work on cars.
What video took everybody and they just loved it?
Well, I can't say that there's like one video. One thing I've learned the most is like videos, they kind of start to get legs of their own over time. And one of the video that has shocked me the most and is the most successful video I have, and it gets the most attention, it was the torque wrench video. I had never used a torque wrench before. And so when I finally figured it out, how to use it, I threw a video together thinking, and this kind of goes, when I first started this, I never thought anybody outside of my personal friend group would ever look at any of these videos. So I go and make this torque wrench video, and then I offend somebody over in England because I say, I'm never going to use Newton meters, so who cares about that,
Well, what's been your least successful or most, let's say, hated video Least liked, we'll go with that.
Okay, well, my least liked video is also one I'm the most proud of, and it's because I was getting, as this has evolved over time. We started out filming with a cell phone, then we switched to what is it, a Canon? I'm using it right now. It's a Vixia. I was interested. HFR30. It's a high def Canon camera on a tripod, and we switched to that for the higher quality images, and then we went from using Movie Maker to Director's Pro to now we use Adobe Premiere CC, so we're up to the 2015 version. So there's been this evolutionary process. As part of that, you kind of get into the filmmaking aspects of this, and that kind of interested me as well. And so I wanted to put together a video about, we started because Christian and I both love sports cars, and I've been fortunate enough to have a couple in my life, and so when I had the Stingray, and we did a video on that. It was more or less us driving around being stupid, but you know, it was supposed to be a car review. And then when I traded that in for a 6, I thought that was a great opportunity to kind of put one of those videos out there that make people go, what the hell is he doing? And that video has more dislikes than it has likes. It gets more comments, and it sparked this whole conversation and debate about which car's better, why would you do this? I get people from all spectrums on that video. Some people think I made the right choice. Some people think I'm stupid, and it's great. That is like the one video that if I had to pick a video that had like more dislikes than likes, it's got to be my why I traded in my C7 on a C6.
How do you deal with some of the people that comment or some of the dislikes? Trolls.
That's tough. That's tough. I've always said that I would not block anybody. You know, if as long as they're not being offensive towards the other viewers, I mean, I wouldn't block them. If you don't like my video, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But it obviously had some effect on you because you took the time to write something in the comments below the video, which I appreciated. And so you got to take the good with the bad. And the hard part, I had a guy just recently, and this one is probably the only person that ever really just got under my skin. And I almost responded and I didn't. But he basically said about the Torque Wrench video, he said that I was missing the purpose of the video. Now, I don't know this guy, but that takes like balls the size of Montana to say to somebody that developed a video, thought about it, put it together, edited it, all this stuff that goes in the process of putting a video out, transcribes it in multiple language, and have someone say that the creator doesn't understand the purpose of their own video. That was a tough one, you know, and I almost responded to that one. And then I said, you know what, everybody's got an opinion, and you know, they're entitled to their opinions. I'm not gonna. My video didn't help him. Somebody else's video did, and that's cool. Yeah.
Most surprising things about the people that view your videos?
I think initially it was where the videos were being viewed from, because I thought the videos would just be like maybe around here or maybe just in the United States. But initially, I had more people watching my videos in Vietnam than I had watching them in the United States. And so it was kind of interesting to see all these people around the world kind of watching my videos and getting into them. So it was really cool. I liked it.
So of all the stuff you've done,
yeah,
and you've done some serious answers, you've done some funny stuff. What's been your funniest bit or your funniest accidental video that you've come up with that you enjoyed most?
Well, you got to go back to it really started with the channel has evolved to a point where I realized that unless you, the viewer, are at least smiling at something that happens in the video, or can relate to something that happens in the video, like oh, I can't believe you did that. I've done that before, or oh, that was funny. Like when we did. What really kind of took off, we did the first car review with the Z51, and we're driving around, and we had full intentions on like being all technical. We're going to talk about the specs of the car, and we ended up driving on the highway, and Christian, you and I just sit there and we're having a conversation, being ourselves, and I had so many people kind of respond and said, "Oh, that was hilarious," and they liked it. So it made me kind of think, okay, I mean, if we put some entertainment value in it and make it, kind of like humanize us, because I just don't take myself that serious. I mean, I don't want to look like a complete idiot on camera, so I try to cut out a lot of the mistakes I make and just tell you. But I do try and at least let you see that I make mistakes.
You noticed in some of the later videos, you've decided to start putting not all the outtakes, but some of the outtakes in your video. So what made you decide that, that was a good way to fill some space? And
well, I mean, I learn a lot from other YouTube channels. I do watch other YouTube channels, and I think it was the Ben Heck Show. I love watching the Ben Heck Show. And at the end of his videos, I noticed that he would just keep on talking while the credits rolled or flashed up on the screen. And so I was like, you know what? We take so many takes. I promise you guys, I don't get anything right on the first take. I mean, we'll do it over and over until I can speak the sentence coherently, and I look like I wasn't trying to think as I was speaking, And so, like, a perfect example is when you go back to the video that we did for the C6 for the carbon. At the beginning, we had shot everything. It took us 2 months to film it. Because we kept having to go back out, and I had just gotten the GoPro, so slapped the GoPro on everything. I had some other people get involved and help me film scenes. Christian was involved, he helped me film scenes, but it took 2 months to film. And towards the end, Christian, you weren't really available, and it was really tight. I needed to shoot this intro, and so you came over, and we ran out in the backyard, and we threw up the camera, and I had a goofy filter on it that even now, if I watch it now, the first 30 seconds of that video drives me nuts because the filter sucks. But because it was so rushed, we were trying to sort out what to say, and it just you kind of use comedy to loosen everybody up, and we were just messing around, joking around, and there was some funny stuff there, and I thought it'd be great to share that with everybody. So I threw it on at the end, and when you go back and you look at your stats, it's like a lot of people would go back and watch that over and over again because it's just funny. Yeah, I think it's hilarious. And so I started doing it with other videos, So many outtakes.
You've got the outtakes, you've got the how-to videos, you've got some of your regular videos.
Yeah.
What are some of your plans for going into the future here?
Well, I mean, like I said, we've upgraded, we've added a GoPro, we've got the high definition camera, I've got a new office, so this is cool. But we're gonna still work on the truck. We've got projects coming up we're gonna be doing stuff to the Z06, which Christian's rolling his eyes at me. Yeah, probably a lot of you guys are rolling your eyes at me too. But yeah, we're gonna put on a short throw shifter. We're gonna swap out the radio. The radio that he says is an 8-track it's just a CD radio, and it's got a CD player. It's just stock. It's nothing fancy. But Buddy gave me his OEM GPS unit, touchscreen radio, out of his ZR1. He had a 2010 ZR1, so he gave me that. So I'm just going to order the antenna. We're going to put that in, and then I'll have to take it over to the dealership and have them sync the VIN number to the radio so it doesn't look like it's stolen. It doesn't come across thinking it's stolen or something. But so we've got those projects, but ultimately what I want to do is we're going to continue to put out product, but it's just going to, the goal is to refine the process, higher quality videos. We're starting using After Effects now. I'm very proud of, and probably my cinematic editing skills. I was really stoked about the cinematic trailer we did for the Z06. I really liked that, and I thought that came out really well.
All right, last question. What do you like most about doing this on YouTube? And is there anything else you want to say to your viewers?
So the coolest thing about YouTube is the ability to reach out to a significant audience from a small platform. And I personally am really just extremely humbled at, the channel is not a viral channel. It's growing. It grows every month. It just blows my mind how fast this has grown just in the last 2 months. Every month we see significant increases in viewership and subscribers, and it's a very, I think, Christian, I can speak for both of us, it's a very humbling experience when you get 10,000 views on a single video in 1 month. And I mean, if you're a gamer and you're doing gaming videos, or you're in the cooking thing and you're doing videos and crafting, and you can create these videos, or these people that do their video logs, and they do them, and they're just kind of like cranking out videos every other day or every day, and they've got 1 million subscribers, and they get 10-15,000 hits a day on a single video. To get 10,000 hits in a month, and I don't know if I said that was in a day earlier, but to get 10,000 hits in a month on a single video, to me is a major thing. So I'm extremely humbled by your support. We have a lot of fun. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy the feedback we get from everybody, and to be here 1 year later from where we started, and the evolutionary process and the road and all the learning curves we've had to go through to get to here. We hope that you guys keep watching and keep giving us feedback, because it really does help. And if you don't like something we do, tell us. I think our new catchphrase is that your entertainment is my automotive education. So, we're going to keep doing it, and we look forward to seeing you next time, and then we'll truck away for another year. Lingering on in the comments and other kind of things people have said, so we're going to go through that. Cameron, you alright? So this is
well. Okay, that could have been me. I'm not gonna blame anybody else for that one. That could have been me.
He's been bitching at me about not moving, and then he kicks the camera.
Yet you've moved every second that you've been in that chair.
What the hell, man? Subscribe already.